Hello, this is Johnny. Welcome to more awesome collection. Classic toys of the 1960s. We're going to look at the Outer Spaceman, Alpha 7, the man from Mars. Got my collection out and we're going to take a look at them. If you'd like, please subscribe, hit that notification bell, like, reply, and share. Alpha 7. I'll take a quick overview here. They're in various states of conditions. This is an actual original card. These are very, very hard to find complete and in good shape. This particular figure, he'd be mounted right there, and that spot is reserved for his gun. I only have one of them. It's an original one. There it is. We'll look at the figures closer in a minute. Let's take the card down, and you see they're all leaning because they're extremely hard to stand up. I got one to stand up after a while of moving and trying to balance because his head is heavy. Let's take a look at the card. This was a toy line that was very complimentary to the Major Matt Mason toy line by Mattel. This is by Colorforms, known for making their Colorform, the little pieces of plastic you put on the background and make different scenes with, but they did make these figures. It was a whole line. We'll see them on the back in a moment. You can see he's from Mars. Flexible space figure, bends to thousands of action positions, complete with weapon. There he is in a very cool saucer. Would have been neat if they made accessories for that, but they didn't. All they made was the figures. There he is, landing there. Very cool color photography artwork on it. You can see this card is unpunched, but at whatever amount of time it was removed. I don't think I ever got the figure that went with this particularly, or if I did, don't know because it wasn't in great shape. You can see it was bent, but otherwise it's pretty nice shape. Let's look at the back here. 1968, so this one coincides nicely with the Mattel Matt Mason, which ran from copyright 66 through 70 into 71. And here we go. And there's nice artwork. From the farthest reaches of our galaxy come the outer spacemen. So here's the different figures. They're each from a different planet. And they all come, except for a couple, with helmets. Some of the larger ones don't. And they all come with some type of weapon or something to hold, and also to be lost or broken. Let's read what this says here. Far below the surface of the dying planet Mars, the descendants of a once great race live on. Above them, the majestic cities have long since crumbled, and the vast canals lie buried beneath a silent sea of rust-red sand. With time and water running out, Alpha 7 and the other members of the Martian Armada travel the galaxy in search of a suitable planet to make their own. Their frequent reconnaissance missions and landings on our own Earth have given rise to what most Earthmen consider wild stories of flying saucers and little green men. So very cool. Let's take a look at this one. He's got his helmet. They're usually not in that great shape. You can see it cracks apart in the center, so you can put it on and off the figure. There's this cool looking ray gun. They always have paint rubs. If you get one that's almost perfect, you're ahead of the game. This one, he's holding a little ray gun. I don't know what that is. I collect a lot of toys, and I got one once, so I put it with it. From the look of it, it's probably from the 70s or the 60s, so it fits with them. You can see how this arm still bends, but it's broken. They have neat, like cat-like eyes on them. Let's take a look. They mold in like a little jetpack or air supply. If you look down there on his foot, you can see the identifying Colorforms copyright. That's all they have on them. And then they just have the bendy wires in them, so they're very delicate. You can see some of them are broken. And this has antennas. And some kids, look, they chop the antennas off. That one's busted apart. That one's really missing the paint. Another one with chopped antennas. Could do all kinds of things. I didn't know they were collectible back then. Here's another one I managed to get. That's the helmet. Pretty nice paint job. Identifying. Here's the one that's standing up. Let's see if I can get him to stand up again. A little bit. The shape of his head. So that's very cool. Alpha 7. One of the many outer spacemen. I've done a couple videos on these, and I'll be doing more videos on them in the future. Until next time, more classic toys, awesome collection. Thank you for watching.